Hey guys, Gameboy 3800 here once again, and I have a box. What's in the box? Well, let's find out. Something I've been meaning to get for a while, but just haven't really gotten around to it. I will say one thing though, this box does look pretty beat up. Alright, power cable, computer. Alright, that doesn't look to be in too bad a shape. Here it is. This is the Area 51 m15x. They have the m17x, but this is the one that came out before it, being nice and small. Now, this had notoriously horrible hinges that love to explode on themselves, and were really creaky. Let's listen. That's not too bad. Really not too bad. Seems to be in good shape. Let me go ahead and plug up the power adapter and see if we can get it to boot up. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're looking pretty good here so far. I say that, it's not getting any pictures so far. Why isn't it getting any picture? Let's see if we get any sound. Probably not, because it looked like it had no drivers installed. Yeah, we're still not getting a picture. The screen's getting light, but it's not giving a picture. Let's try now. I restarted it. Why isn't it getting picture? What's going on here? Is it trying to connect to an external display, possibly? I'll just unplug it for a second. I don't know why it's not giving a display. Pressing the power button down to drain everything. This does have a dead battery, so I may remove that and see if that'll work to help boot it up. The numlock things here aren't ever showing up, so it seems to be not posting. Oh. Yep. Take a look here. Right hinge is not doing us too good here. So I'm going to need some sort of epoxy to get it to be a thing. Let's remove the dead battery. I looked up online for a new one of these. It's only $20 or so. Oh, I'm missing a rubber foot. That sucks. How many screws is this thing missing? Answer is quite a lot. Oh my, those fans are, woo! Alright. Gonna have to do quite the cleanup job. This thing is not gonna run too well. I was looking to see if this computer came from the original owner. It did not. It's got a loose piece of plastic here. I don't know why. Alright, so the memory would be my first guess. It's got 4 gigabytes, so that's pretty good. Let's just try reseating it for now. Maybe that'll fix the display issue. Let's see. Alright, so after taking a look, it seems that the only screws holding the bottom panel on were for the keyboard. And these fans are so disgusting and dirty, I'm going to just clean them right now. And get a look at what the processor is and give new thermal paste on everything. So all that's required to get this fan out Yes, it is. Just look at that. Good thing you can't see it that well. There's no room for that CPU to breathe. Wow. If I tried to run any benchmarks, poof, up in a puff of smoke. There's a very tiny heatsink. I don't know how anything could have survived with that. Let's get a look at what the processor is. T8100, 2.1 gigahertz, hooray. Looks like it's going to be an upgrade machine. What screws need to come out for this one? Oh yeah, I see them. I can't tell if this is an ATI or an NVIDIA card. Yep. Top quality thermals. No wonder this machine had overheating problems. There's like no heat sinks. Come on, there we go. Or the speaker it was sharpening up against. Alright, that's an 8800M GTX. I was expecting the processor to be an Extreme Edition for having the best GPU and memory installed. Oh well, I guess I was wrong that time. Now we have to clean out the fans, which is going to be a lovely dust show. I'm going to hook up my air compressor. And yes, okay, good. This does have the thermal, or not thermal, copper plate in the center. That is the best cooler you can get for that model. They have another one that's just a flat aluminum plate. It doesn't do nearly as well. So yep, let me get the air compressor. Okay, I'm back. I just cleaned off the surface for the CPU and GPU. Still need to do the same for the heat sinks, but let's watch the dust show. Oh wow. These are like so dusty, they're not getting the dust out. That one did it okay. Alright, everything's blown off. All the heatsink things are nice and clean. Now let's put on some new thermal paste. Big dab onto the GPU. And a slightly smaller one onto the CPU. Let's do the GPU first. Just gotta get its heatsink in there first, and then it gets into place. I'm going to see if this 8800M GTX works before doing anything fun. You could argue that this was fun, if it works. I think all it did need was resetting the memory, but you never know, we could be dealing with something much, much bigger. Alright, so that's in place. The fan. There we go. There we go, GPU side is situated. This thermal paste was so old and terrible that it was like cement. It came off in chips of all things. So yeah. There we go. Now this is only a 2.1 gigahertz chip. I can feasibly get up to a 2.8 gigahertz, but I think that'll be too much for this tiny cooler. I may end up getting a 2.6 to keep it cool. Now for the CPU fan, I'm going to give it one last blowout here. Huh. Where's the screw hole on this fan again? It's not in there. Oh, there we go. Just had to be pushed a little bit. Alright, I'm going to leave the battery out for now, because I know maybe that could cause something to be iffy. No. get them all aligned up there. Now screw them in. Alright, leaving the battery out. Oh, that screw didn't go in at all. Which one? Huh. Mystery screw. Oh well. I'll leave it in the bin. Stupid power plug. Come on, hinge, don't die on me now. Why isn't it posting? What's going on? Only thing I could try is to give a completely different memory. Alright. I'm going to give it the exact same memory that it's already got. They only have those two screws. Where did that one extra screw come from? Which one? There's two. Let's see if that works. I know for a fact that these memory cards are working. Oh. Clean off the bottom panel a little bit. Alright, same process. Make sure another screw doesn't fall out from beneath it. hate how tight it is at the start. It doesn't feel too tight or odd opening it up, but closing it just feels terrible. Oh, there's caps lock. Is it posting? I think it might be, but it's probably trying to do something different. First delete. So it's somewhat posting, but it's not getting us a display of any kind. Why not? Trying to see if smashing the delete key a lot would do anything. Let's give it another shot. I don't see or hear anything different. I don't know what's going on with this machine. That looked like it was in BIOS because it shut down right away, but we didn't see it. I don't know why that would be. Do that one more time. Right now from here, if I try to go to HDMI LCD, no. I don't know. I just don't know. I guess until we do, I'm going to leave this shut down on standby. We gave it a good cleanup. Could resell it right away for parts. Just going to have to try again, I guess. Yeah, the screen lights up, but it doesn't give a picture. I don't know why that would be. It posts it. It lets you do the unlocking stuff, but nothing else. That's extremely odd. Oh well. Thanks again, I'll see you in the future.